Hurricane Laura threw a tree onto his home is believed to be the state's first reported death from the storm. Sabine County Emergency Management Coordinator Kerwin Lloyd identified the man tonight as 54-year-old David Murrell. Lloyd says Murrell died Thursday when the tree fell on his mobile home near Hemp Hill. Officials in Louisiana blame Laura for at least 6 deaths there. Laura made landfall Thursday near the Texas-Louisiana border.
Governor Greg Abbott today sent a letter to the Small Business Administration asking the agency to declare Hidalgo County a disaster area following the impact of Hurricane Hannah in July. The hurricane affected many homes and businesses, creating an economic emergency for the residents of the county. The governor is asking the SBA to make long-term, low-interest rate home and business loans available to citizens and businesses affected by the disaster.
We head to Matagorda County. The Precinct 6 Constable's office says even though the county was spared from a direct hit of once a Hurricane Laura, the county did encounter a storm surge. The Constable's office says property owners will probably have to do some cleaning due to the storm surge. In the meantime, you can push what you can to the edge of the road and the county will pick it up afterwards. Officials say we should use this experience as a training exercise going forward.
You can help people affected by Hurricane Laura. Platinum Homes is collecting donations you can drop off at 4104 Houston Highway. They will also collect donations Saturday from noon to 6 p.m. and one final day Monday from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. For more information, call 361-649-1979.
The energy industry is assessing damage caused by storm surges and high winds from Hurricane Laura across the coastlines of our home state and Louisiana. The Port Arthur refinery owned by Motiva Enterprises leaked more than 200 pounds of volatile organic compounds and then released 100,000 pounds of that and other substances during the shutdown. Emissions of this size are typical during refinery shutdowns.
Now let's take a first look at your hometown high school football forecast.
I know,
it's back tonight.
Today, it's back tonight, but it's really, really hot, huh, Brian?
Yeah, it's definitely a hot one. So if you are going to be heading out to any of the football games, you definitely want to stay cool and stay hydrated if you can. Bring maybe one of the little Don Brubaker fans with you. That'll keep you cool. Look at the current temperature, 96 degrees, but look at when you factor in the humidity right now. It feels like 105 degrees out there in Victoria. Winds out of the south-southeast at 18, but those dew points again right around 72. So we'll continue to deal with the hot temperatures. We'll talk about how much longer this lasts coming up here in just a couple of minutes. Don?
Brian, thank you. A family of 6 on the verge of homelessness with an eviction date set for Tuesday. News
Center 25 Carolina Astrain spoke with the father about how they're holding on to hope.
Matthew Cortinas, a Victoria native and proud Texan, is running out of options as his eviction date inches closer. Cortinas, his wife, and their 4 children were able to keep a roof over their heads thanks to the additional $600 a month from unemployment. But now, since the deadline for a new CARES package has passed, they are in danger of becoming homeless.
When that ended, that was pretty much it.
Lisa Griffin with the Victoria Area Homeless Coalition says the most recent numbers show there are at least 100 or more Victoria residents living out of their cars.
I was diagnosed with COVID here this past weekend while I was in the hospital for another condition. I was sick back in March, which I had to take time off work for, but I didn't go to the hospital. I self-quarantined and handled it that way.
Cortinas says while he remains hopeful that they will make it through this difficult time, he wants to see some real change in making housing more affordable in the crossroads.
It's getting harder. It seems like it's getting harder every year. You know, prices are going up on everything except our pay wages. My wife is my backbone. You know, she's my hard side. You know, anything that I need, I know I could depend on her to help me with. My boys are in school right now. They're doing the remote learning, and they're great. You know. I try to keep anything from my kids. They know exactly what's going on and what the situation is, and I couldn't expect them to handle it any better.
To learn more about the Cortinas family, come to crossroadstoday.com. For your hometown news, I'm Carolina Astrain.